I guess most of you have this belief that whatever human built is built on land, isn't it? But here's the twist. What if I told you humans didn't just build on land, they actually created new land in the middle of the sea? Yeah, you heard it right. An entire island where there was nothing but, and not just any island, an island shaped like palm tree in the middle of a sea, and it can be literally seen from space. Yeah, you heard it right. Hello everyone, this is Asutosh Kumar, a civil engineering student from BIT Meshra, and the project I am talking about is none other than Palm Jumeirah. It is located in Dubai. It is the largest artificial island which is made in the human history. And it's not even the craziest part. This island was not built on land. It was built on the sea itself. If you are an engineer or science student, this fact would just blow your mind. Over 100 million cubic meter of sand were dragged from the seabed and placed using a technique called rainbowing. And if you don't know what rainbowing is, then I am here. Where sand is sprayed through the air using high pressure, almost like a fountain, forming land piece by piece. This whole technique is known as rainbowing, which means no concrete base, no steel skeleton, just sand placed with high precision. The entire island is designed like a palm tree, and it has three main parts. Firstly, the trunk. This is the main central road connected to Dubai city. It includes building, roads, and even a monorail. Think of it like a backbone of the island. Secondly, the fronts. Fronts are the branches, and this palm tree has total 16 fronts. These are the residential area. Each front is lined with a luxury villas. And here's the genius part. Every single house gets direct beach access. So naturally, more coastline equal to more premium property equal to more money. And lastly, the last part is the crescent. This is the outer curved barrier built using millions of tons of rock. It acts like a shield protecting the entire island from the strong sea waves and erosion. So basically, let me comprehend this part. A trunk is used for access, fronts for living, and crescent for protection. Yeah, you might think this is a simple design, but this was one of the best design ever built for an artificial island. But now you might be wondering that there were different kinds of tree and shapes available in this globe. Why just palm tree? Because this maximizes the coastline. A normal island would have limited beachfront. But Palm Jumeirah creates over 100 km of coastline from a relatively small area. And more coastline means more villas, more hotels, more tourism, and ultimately more revenue for the UAE government. Now, let it be frank, building this whole Palm Jumeirah wasn't that easy. It was like fighting with nature itself. Strong waves kept hitting the structure, trying to wash out sand it could settle, but the biggest hidden problem was inside the island itself, the stagnant water. I just previously told you about the crescent part. Crescent acted like a closed barrier. Water inside the palm tree stopped flowing properly, and stagnant water is too much dangerous. Oxygen level drop, which makes the marine life start suffocating. Algae grows that ultimately turns water dirty and green. Ecosystem gets disturbed, which means a long-term damage. Basically, this island could have turned into a dead zone where no human life, no marine life, and even the water which was present would become too much dirty. And now you might have given a thought to yourself that how did engineers created it or solved this problem? They created opening in the breakwater. This action was very simple, but it was too much brilliant. And for those who don't know what breakwater is, a breakwater is like a protective wall in the sea that absorbs the wave energy and keeps the water of the sea calm. And yes, you might have thought it right that breakwater is none other than the crescent here. By allowing opening in the breakwater, this made fresh seawater to enter and old water to flow out. Natural circulation was restarted. And just like that, ecosystem was saved. And yes, it is saved because that's why UAE government had gave the permission to run Palm Jumeirah in Dubai. This shows us something very important. Engineering is not about controlling nature, it's about understanding it and working with it. Cause no one can hurt our mother nature. If someone does, they pay the price. And second problem was the precision problem, most underrated problem, but most difficult to resolve. Now, you all might not know this, but when this project started in early 2000s, GPS technology was present, but it wasn't that accurate. Errors of even 5 to 10 meters was very common at that time. But here they created a perfect palm tree in the middle of the sea. One mistake can make the entire structure distorted forever. So engineers combined satellite data, advanced surveying, and even drivers went underwater to make sure every layer of the sand was placed perfectly. Yes, underwater drivers helped the engineers to know the actual location of the sand. Every inch mattered to us. Palm Jumeirah isn't just an island, it's the reminder that human imagination doesn't stop at land. It can redraw the map on the earth itself, from nothing but water to the most ionic structure on this planet. This isn't just construction, this is an engineering at its absolute peak. Thank you. Signing off in this video, and we'll meet you in the next video, and I might release the next video on next Saturday. Thank you everyone.